Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Westby High School, the Field House. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC. Well, we have a JV game going on tonight with joining me, and it's always such a fun time getting together here, Dave Gluck. And Dave, thanks for coming on board here. We've got a couple of games this week with Westby.
Yeah, it's great to be in the field house tonight, and really my first look ever at Cooley Christian.
Out
of West
me
Salem.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be darned. That's something. So first all the way around.
This game just underway. Hopefully we get to, we'll have the live stream feed on Facebook, but we'll wait to hear.
Yeah, I know that Nathan is working on it right now, so we're keeping our fingers crossed that will be taking place here shortly. So stay with us, I guess, is the best way we can put it. Right now, no score in this ball game. Again, we're on the JV side, and just trying to get ourselves as organized as possible. You know, no matter how hard you try, it just seems like something happens. And we're like, well, we'll get going a smooth ship here eventually. Right now, it's not a smooth ship as neither team has scored in this JV game. There's a chance now. Westby going on a drive right there. Let's see, that was number 15. And was Kellen? Was that Kellen? My goodness, he's grown.
Kellen Olson. We got two 21s on the floor, Ken, just so you know.
Okay.
We have who we typically see is in Jay Dodge, but also some C-team kids playing tonight, and 21, Blake Sutton also.
Okay. Well, and I haven't seen these guys. The last time I saw them was probably 3 weeks ago. Kellen makes one of two, and Westby is on the board first.
Brockberg, 0, jersey number for Cooley Christian. That ball deflected. Trying to hit Hines. Toby Hines, 22. He's a junior at 6'5", Ken.
Wow.
Quickly pushing the ball to the floor outside. Three-pointer on the way off the front of the iron. Number 11, Justin Van Dyken. Number 10. I don't have number 10 on the roster. 23 is Zach Mertz. That shot missed by Sutton. Quickly again up the floor to Mertz with the shot. Chose with the rebound. Blake Sutton will bring it down the floor. Gives it to Lane Cade. Now the baseline jumper again from Sutton, and he gets that one. So it's Sutton, it's Dodge, it's Cade, Olson, and Chose on the floor. I suppose, Ken, tonight with no C team on Cooley Christian, that those kids are able to come up too, and
right.
You typically would see Milutinovic and Ellefson also playing at this level, and they look to be suited up varsity strictly, as well as Brett Kroom, although Brett's been playing, I think, more at the varsity level. I haven't seen a lot of him in JV.
Number 0 made that bucket if we've got their lineup or numbers somewhere there.
Okay. Chose with a little right-hander, kind of a little bit of a hook shot. Nice move for 2. Baseline drive off the side of the backboard. You know what, that wasn't Owen Chose. That was 35. Let's see, I don't have a 31. Yeah, that was Owen. So Owen is wearing 31 tonight.
Oh, he is.
We have him down as 25 in the sheet here, so just so you know. And just as soon as we get those numbers sorted out, Kenny's got 4 more coming in here.
Wouldn't you know? Just want to keep you on your toes, Dave. That's all there is to it. So, well, we are up and running now on the TV and on Facebook, and I think we might be on YouTube as well. But I just got the message from Nathan that YouTube and Facebook are going. Or, excuse me, Facebook and TV is going. So we should be going with YouTube. So glad to have everyone on board here. And, yeah, just a little slow. We had some technical difficulties there, but thank goodness Nathan was able to work that out. And there's another shot. That was a good-looking hit, and I apologize. I didn't see who made it. They got it into that big guy that you were saying. YouTube is running also, says Nathan, so that's great. Thanks again to Nathan King helping us out here. Nathan on the spot instead of Johnny on the spot, right? Norseman with the ball. They'll go inside, turnaround shot up, no good, off to the left. And Corner Christian able to come down with the rebound. Oh, I see you got it there too now.
There we go.
You get to monitor us.
Well, I watch comments coming through. It's kind of nice, especially for the opposing team. If you don't get that last name correct, I like that some people will help us out a little bit. We really work hard to do that correctly for the kids.
Yeah.
That ball goes inside. That was Bergdahl. Kicked it back out. 13 is Bendel. Over here to Johnson. He'll take the jumper and get it for 3. Brockberg goes left lane, kicks it out to number 5. I think 5 is Caleb DeLue. I'm not sure. Again, we don't have a number. Sometimes they go across to the varsity side, but you can usually tell by a little bit of change in a uniform. I don't see that.
Let me look here. I went down and took a picture. Which one are we looking for? For Corner Christian?
Yeah, Christian.
Let me see. Christian Cooley. I always want to say Corner Christian. What number again?
5.
5. Oh, Tammy wasn't able to get that one down, so they must have added him late. So I can't help you.
Sutton, elbow jumper, a little heavy. Rebound kicks right back out to him. It goes right down the lane. Kind of lost control of his. And another scrapping rebound by Westby, and Brockberg comes across. Knocks Johnson down. And picks up the foul. Coming in now is number 15.
That's another number 15, huh?
That's another 15, yeah. Usually that's what Kellen Olson wears.
Right.
And he does. There's 2 15s on the floor.
It says Chase. Is it Chase B?
Don't know. Yeah, we'll get time on the floor. Maybe we can compare notes here and look at all these different rosters in front of us and see if we can figure it all out. So
all right,
I'm guessing he's a freshman.
Well, if anybody, I'm thinking that too. If anybody knows who number 15 is, maybe, here's the neat thing. What I can do is I can zoom in rather close there. Can you recognize this young man behind the mask?
Jesus, Ken. Like a picture in the post office, for Pete's sake.
Oh, Gotta have some fun with this,
That's
right?
right. 11-2 right now. Westby, 9:21 here, first half action. JV basketball. Inside. Backdoor cut off the backboard and just didn't finish. Offensive rebound put back for Cooley Christian. And that was Heinz. Rebound there by Brockberg.
Chase Bendel. Thanks, Justin Brown.
Chase Bendel.
All right. Well, we don't have him. Oh, there's Lucas Bendel, but we don't have a Chase. So, well, we can call him Chase.
11-4. 8:30 mark. Brockberg chases it down. Now goes baseline, reverse layup, foul on number 15 for Westby. Long pass from Brockberg. Got that all the way down to Mertz. And Mertz did a good job kind of going baseline and opposite side glass.
He did, yes.
Drawing the foul. And good on the second one.
We'll have a chance to talk a little bit about what I call the quick hitters with our sponsors, such as American Family Insurance, Phil Strand Agency, and ADRC, the Aging and Disability Resource Center, helping us out tonight. Of course, that's Vernon County, located in Viroqua.
So traveling on Westby. 11-7 right now. And a floater, another offensive rebound and put back by number 5.
And that's not the same number 5 as on here, huh?
Nope. Not that I don't know.
Oh, that might be, yeah, right. I'll look
5 on the varsity roster, but
that's
not
5 on
JV.
the varsity, yeah.
Johnson missing baseline. Drive and score, Mertz. So just like that, Cooley Christian has climbed right back into this ball game.
Well, he did a really nice job of going to the bucket.
Turnaround, good. That by Quinn Bergdahl.
I'd like to know how can you hang in the air like that?
Youth, Ken.
Youth, you're right.
And another Westby turnover. You know, these boys aren't used to playing with each other other than maybe practice, but as far as game, and maybe they played a couple times in the past, but usually the freshmen have their own, or C team has their own game.
Right. Just not enough players for the school here tonight.
Jumper, free throw line, and that's good.
Thanks going out to the Bank of Cashion. We just saw the bank shot. That was a good time to bring in Scott Wall and the Bank of Cashion, as well as Bobby John's, located in Front Street in downtown Cashion.
Mertz pushing the ball. Ken missing it. And now Westby pushing it down. Dodge unable to connect. Chokes with the rebound. Turns, goes right to the rack. Lost control of it. And I thought they'd call travel on it. He lost control and picked it up, but They said jump ball. Well, now they give it to. He changed his mind, which is the right thing to do. Rockford right down the lane, nice drive and score. Good penetration right down the right side of the lane and able to knife his way to the backboard.
Well, he showed a lot of confidence on that move. Westby needing to answer back.
Shows back to Dodge. He'll drive. He lost control of it. And here comes Brockberg. You know, thought he carried the ball, but Olson with the rebound. (13-15) right now. Cooley Christian with the lead. Approaching the 5-minute mark. Left in the first half. Olson back up to Dodge. He'll take the three-pointer, miss it. Now a three-pointer for Cooley Christian off the back of the iron, and Dodge comes down with the rebound.
He's kind of making his presence known, isn't he?
Yeah, he handles the ball a lot. He all seems to be around in the games I've seen. Basket by Johnson. I believe that Jay Dodge is new to the district.
Yeah, I don't remember the name from any time past, I guess.
Baseline drive, floater, and nicely done. Again, Mertz. He's got a couple nice baskets driving down. 17-15. Cooley Christian. Cholsk baseline to Olson, mishandled, goes into the hands of Brockberg. He pushes it all at the floor to Mertz. Mertz, another floater, no good. Heinz trying to keep it alive and falls into the hands of Cooley Christian. Jumper right side, and another offensive rebound, and now the foul by Olson. A little frustration foul, I think.
a little bit of a body shot there, just to kind of let him know that he's around he's going to be around the ball also. Well, thanks going out to Cash and Farm Supply out there on Highway 27. Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op supporting today's broadcast. John Maslevicek. And Coon Valley Telecommunications, where you're watching on their Channel 7.
Merckx kind of just heaved one up there and almost went in. Rebounded by Bergdahl. Gives it to Sutton. Sutton, nice drive. Little finger roll, didn't connect, and off the foot of Blue.
He needed about another half an inch oomph to get that ball over the rim. He was right there.
So on the floor is Sean Dowland, Chase Bendel, Lucas Bendel. Jumper there from Sutton, Blake Sutton. And the fifth player, Quinn Bergdahl.
Nice
Sutton.
play, tying the game up.
On the drive, Van Dyken. And it'll connect. Now both players go to the floor and Westby comes up with it. Sutton, nice acceleration into the rack, unable to connect. Cleaned up, and a miss. Now another offensive rebound, nice pass inside, now a foul. So good offensive boarding in there by Westby, a nice little pass also. And picking up the foul for Cooley Christian is Mertz, and Lucas Bendel will step to the line.
Thanks going out to Culver's of Viroqua, bringing you today's ball game. They're on the north side. And just a little bit south of them, it's Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service. Stop in, say hi to Mark.
And makes good on a second as well. 19-17 now, Westby. 3 minutes left, first half. JV action. Nice dish baseline drive, and bump from the backside, looking for the foul. None was called. It was Dowland with the rebound. And another Westby turnover. Fastball off the head of Mertz. Deflected and off the head. I'm surprised they don't have 35 for Westby. Pull his mask up. It's right down by his chin. Maybe just too big for him. Nice inside pass, and missing it was Bergdahl. Long three-pointer by Brockberg. Short.
Well, 2:20 remaining here in the half. First half action.
Jumper just inside the free throw line. An offensive rebound. Put back no good. Another chance at it. All the way up to Sutton. Sutton, runner. Gets his rebound as a Karen back to him. Bergdahl driving, jumper. And Cooley Christian finally comes away with it. And looks like a timeout with 1:42 left here, 19-17 for Westby.
Taking a look at Embroidery and More supporting today's broadcast, along with Gasser's Bar and Grill. Appreciate their support. Don't forget the Viroqua Clinic, part of that Gunderson Health System. We'll take a little break ourselves, turn the mics down, and catch our breath. We come here to tonight's ball game.
1:30 left here, first half action. Baseline three-pointer on the way, no good. Falls into the hands of Sutton. Sutton pretty active this first half. Nice inside bounce pass to Bergdahl. He lost it. That was going to go up in anyway. Pushing up the Brockberg, steps back, launches a three, and got it.
Whoops, I think I went a little too far with the camera. Yeah, that was a pretty shot.
2019. Cooley Christian ahead right now. Inside pass, trying to go low post to low post, and it was ricocheted. And now Merckx will drive into traffic, get bumped. That will only be the 6th team foul on Westby, so ball out underneath. 5 team fouls on Cooley Christian right now.
Westby trying to, pass the ball, trying to get some, team play in there. Unfortunately, they've had a couple of mistakes with that too.
And now that inbounds pass to Brockberg. Brockberg stepped on the baseline. So we'll see if Westby plays for one. 35 seconds left. Not able to convert.
And now it'll be Cooley Christian's turn, and looks like that's what they're going to do. Well, I say that, and then they
went right after, didn't they?
Drawing the foul. So Cooley Christian will go to the line.
That's Justin Van Dyken, who I have here, freshman, 6'1". "11 seconds left here. And unable to connect on either one of them. Westby plenty of time to get a good shot off. Sutton kicks it out. And a missed opportunity there for Westby as they go into the half down by 1, 20-19.
Well, there's the first half action. Let's take a look at a couple more of those sponsors, and then we'll take a little break ourselves. Main Street Mobile Mart bringing you tonight's ball game, the only family convenience store in Viroqua. Nordic Lanes right here on the north west side of Westby. And don't forget Premier Co-op with Cenex gasoline products. Quick break here. We'll come back with more action. The Westby Norseman JV trailing by 1 to Cooley Christian 20-19. Back in just a few moments. Well, back we come here to the Westby Fieldhouse as 1 point was off. They were off in the scoreboard. It's 19-19 is what the score actually is. We'll say thanks to a couple more of those sponsors as we get ready for this ball game to restart. That is Premier Co-op bringing you tonight's ball game. Don't forget Right Choice Construction and the Riverbank.
Yeah, so these teams, they will switch ends of the floor for the second half. Tied up at 19 apiece, as Ken said. There's Cade into Dodge, out to Olson, down to Chose. Now Sutton back to Dodge in the corner. The one-hander risky, but he's able to get it across there. Had a little juice on it. Now Sutton down the middle, nice jump. Boy, you got vertical on that. It's a hard shot to block here when you get good elevation and then that,
right,
that kind of that one-handed floater. Almost looks like a half of a hook shot. Deep three, Brockberg. Wow. That was way back.
He's put up a few shots, hasn't he?
That was Griffin grass deep. Griffin, a couple of years ago, he'd shoot from the concession stand if it was open. And he could usually make them.
He would, too.
Chose baseline drive blocked nicely inside. And that was blocked by number 11 and Justin Van Dyke. And now a foul down here on the Cooley Christian side of the floor, and Mertz will step to the line.
And while he's shooting, our thanks going out to Rural Mutual Insurance, Kevin Blusky in Viroqua, helping us out once again.
So Mertz good on both of those, 24-19 right now. Inside to Olson, looked backdoor cut, wasn't there, kicks it back up to the top. Now Chose the jumper and just floats it in. He's got a nice little touch. I like
he does, doesn't he? You know, he
Chose's
just kind of uses those wrists and flicks it up there.
Now Sutton with the steal, and he'll just go to the other end and convert.
Oh, another one.
Now into the hands of Dodge. He'll go to Olson. Back to Dodge. Got his own rebound. Blocked from the backside nicely by Heinz. Mertz quickly up the floor. Cade with a hand on it. 23-24. Cooley Christian. Here comes Sutton. Inside to Olson. Lost the handle of it. And it looks like a foul before the shot. Now coming in is Jacob Fry, number 42. And number 5 step back on the floor then. Runner miss. Van Dyken with the rebound. Shot baseline. Not able to connect. And off the hands of Mertz. It'll be Westby basketball. Cade with the jumper. Not able to connect. Foul. Olson.
Thanks to Scenic Bluffs Community Health, bringing you tonight's action. Kellen was trying to get in the right position, but the Cooley Christian player was able to sneak in just in time, and he just kind of wrapped him up. A bear hug.
23-24 now. Cooley Christian, that one missed. Sutton looks like he is pushed out of bounds.
Four in, four out.
Sutton working the baseline nicely off the side of the backboard. And he'll step to the line to shoot two. Good job just working his way along that baseline, just not able to really clear the backside of the backboard. If he could have shifted over to his left hand, Ken, that would have helped him out.
Right.
Toby Heinz back on the floor.
Tonight's varsity game to start about 20, 25 minutes after the conclusion of this game. Estimate probably somewhere around 7:25.
Ball over to Bergdahl. Bergdahl had to power that one up, got his own rebound, and put back. Nice work in there by Quinn Bergdahl.
Yeah, he just stuck with it.
Now Mertz will just fly down the other end of the floor and able to draw the foul.
Well, Cooley Christian has shown that they will go up and down the court, Dave. Not afraid to run.
No, they take quick shots. Actually, Ken, a lot of the varsity games here at Westby, they've been giving 15 minutes and going.
Oh, have they really?
Unless there's a scheduled time, yeah. Otherwise, even the warm-ups, they've shortened it down, and
I see.
Away they go.
Well, good.
So, yeah. Don't plan a trip to McDonald's back. You might not make it.
You won't make her.
And Mertz connects on the free throw. 26-26. We're all knotted up here. 12 and a half minutes left, second half. Non-conference. Coming out of the Independent League is Cooley Christian out of West Salem. Of course, Westby in the Cooley Conference. Good job there getting stripping the ball. It was Lucas Bendel. Now it comes up to Johnson. Out to Sutton. Westby continues to keep shots alive.
Yeah, that was a really nice little pass, too, by the Norseman. That was number 13 in Bendel.
Brookway, I tell you, there's an over the back on 23. Actually called a push now, and called over the back. But I thought Brockberg that time just caught the ball and flung it. Really didn't take his time and sent it over the top of everything. Johnson. He hit that very first three, Ken, and he's struggled since.
Yes.
From that range. Nice defense by Bendel. And they came from out the end. Yep. Just couldn't establish himself.
Yes. Too bad. Right idea. Great little job passing to each other. Well, join us this Thursday evening. Dave and I will be back for another Westby Norseman boys basketball game. I don't even remember who they played right now. I'm just trying to get one day at a time. As bad as that might sound, but
it can happen.
I'll be in Cashton. Should be a good game of girls. There's a turnaround shot. Good. That was number 0 hitting that one. Cashton girls hosting the Bangor girls on Friday night. That should be a dandy one.
Sutton answers for Westby. Three-pointer, baseline right, in and out. Well, Westby boys take on Luther here at the field house.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, the girls travel to West Salem on the same night.
Oh, that'll be a good one, too.
Yes, it will.
Only a couple weeks left, Dave, in the season. Isn't that something?
Yeah, it really has with all the cancellations and rescheduling. And
you know, I have to say hats off to all of the ADs. They just they would find games for the kids, and that was just so important, I think, to do that. And hats off to the teams for playing. I mean, they never knew some days if they were going to play or, maybe 3 games a week and then none. So.
Yep.
Saturday, I'll be back here for the WIAA Wrestling Regional, covering 4 different regionals this weekend. Those have to be tape delayed from my end anyways, because it's a state tournament trail.
So that's when is that? I missed that whole thing. You're talking about Westby about wrestling. Ken, I was doing something else over here.
I'll be here Saturday for the regional. Wrestling starts at 10 o'clock, and then but I have 3 other crews out. Dwight Datch and Shelley Keenan over in Cashton. Carl Zuby will be down to Prairie du Chien following the Viroqua Blackhawks, and then I have my friend Kirk Lair and his son at Richland Center following the Hornets. So it's it's a lot of wrestling. Of course, then the following weekend, sectional tournament time, Richland Center hosting again for Division II. And then I'll travel with Kirk Lair and Wayne Keenan down to Mineral Point.
Okay. Yeah, last week we watched Iowa Grand Highland. Of course, we spent several years down in Highland.
Right.
They were at Waterloo in a quadrangular.
Yeah. I can't say it either, but yeah.
Easy to spell, but I can't say it. Baseline jumper, 3-pointer, short. Offensive rebound, right from the other corner. And
wow.
ripping it through, number 10.
How's that Welch boy doing?
He wrestled real well. We watched him pin a kid. We tuned in for a couple of those. Watch the kids of some of our friends. But anyway, that night we were watching that, Ken. We were watching Highland girls and Highland boys are both also playing that night, and as well as Westby gymnastics. So we had 4 different things we were paying attention to, which is one thing that COVID has brought.
Yeah.
Is more broadcasting to the YouTube channels and the Facebook channels and a different way of getting it out to families.
Yeah.
Sutton with the basket. So I think that's kind of cool. Hopefully that stays up.
Right.
Continues.
It's always great to be at the gym, watching the teams and live and supporting the local student athletes. But if you can't make it, to be able to tune in, that's pretty cool. Thanks going out to Sleepy Hollow helping us out with that broadcast, Levon and Michelle. And don't forget, right down in Timber Coulee, it's the Snowflake Ski and Golf Club with Steve Clement.
Offensive rebound. Chills foul on the backside. And that'd be the 5th team foul on Cooley Christian. And they're shooting 2.
And while he gets ready, Vernon Communications bringing you tonight's ball game. Thanks to them for all that they do helping with those broadcasts. Vernon Electric Cooperative out there on Saugstead Road. And a final one, Vernon Manor Healthcare. Wow, what a job they continue to do for 100+ years.
And Chills connects. 1 of 2. 31-31. Well, off the leg of Bendel.
That was that's a legit play. That was a good play.
Yeah, it was. It didn't go out where he thought it was going to go out.
No.
It goes out right out of the sideline. That one went across half court and finally went to baseline drive, offensive rebound, and put back by Heinz, right where he needed to be. 31 now. 8 minutes. Sutton skips it over to Johnson. And there he connected.
Got to have that shooter's touch.
And now we have a foul called out here as Bendel commits it. Bergdahl coming back in for Westby. Nice block. Good strong baseline drive by Mertz, and Bergdahl stayed right with him, was able to block it. So into the game comes Dahlin, Sean Dahlin. Nice drive, a little strong. Dahlin with the rebound.
I was watching Dahlin on that play. He just kind of snuck into a good position looking for that rebound.
And now we have an offensive charge called against Dodge. And I get the benefit of kind of watching this back in this little bit delay here in the broadcast. I thought the kid from Cooley Christian did get himself, oh yeah, definitely. He got himself set real well.
Yeah, okay.
I thought maybe he was moving his feet, but no,
Yeah.
he was straight up and down.
All right.
Hands right on his sides, didn't even move. 34-33, Westby.
Thanks to the VFW of Viroqua. No one does more for veterans than the VFW.
A long miss by Brockberg.
Oh,
Perfect. Perfect execution.
that was nice.
Quick little give and go. Westby now a 3-point lead, 36-33, carrying the basketball. That you don't see called too often, but it could be called quite a bit more than it is.
The other night I was somewhere, I think it was at Cashton, and I thought to myself that there should have been more of that called.
Yeah. Inside to Bergdahl, baseline to Dahlin. Now a baseline jumper from Quinn. And Brockberg with the rebound. And we get a push by Sutton. Pretty good contact up there.
And a timeout, I think Cooley Christian taking that one. Westby up by 3 at 36-33 here with just under 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. Our thanks going out to VMH, that's Vernon Memorial Healthcare, so much care, so close, and the Viroqua Booster Club helping us out here with the broadcast. We'll take a quick break, be right back. Well, coming back as time running down on this 1 minute timeout. Thanks again to those terrific sponsors. And stay tuned, more basketball coming up here. Not only tonight, as we will come back after semi-shutting down. after this game, as Dave said, about 15 minutes later, we'll have the varsity game between the Westby Norsemen and Cooley Christian. The Norsemen, my understanding, still looking for their first win of the season yet, Dave.
Yeah, that makes the season kind of long, doesn't it?
It's, yeah, hard to believe, but, you know, they got a young bunch and only one senior on that squad, so you get some growing pains once in a while with that.
Good job by Olsen keeping that one alive. Johnson will drive, take the jumper, and connect.
I remember teams, though, back when I was at Lancaster and coaching wrestling, but there was a couple times the basketball teams, you know, they had a tough year and they bounced back the following year when they were young. Wow, there's a long three. But they were young in that year of getting, you know, kind of beat up, but they matured.
Yep.
And then they'd have a great season, you know. So it not all is lost in a season where you might not be as successful as you want to be.
Exactly. Yeah, we've seen several teams in the Cooley Conference alone that have been starting, you know, freshmen and sophomores at the varsity level, and you know, give those kids a couple years to play together. That'll be tough to beat.
Oh, no kidding. Taking a look, excuse me, the Viroqua Dental Center helping us out, Dr. Leon Klum.
Yeah, attempt to save that ball. He just wasn't able to clear the red paint. Dodge down to Bergdahl. Up to Bendel, swinging over to Johnson. Now hits the elbow to Bergdahl. Nice little jumper, good.
He's got a nice release, doesn't he?
Yeah, I just like the way he elevates. It just... that makes those jump shooters so hard to defend when they can get off the floor like that and take that shot off the dribble or off the pass. A lot of kids you see are, you know, kind of more set shooters you see in today's game, especially from beyond the arc. Kids just spot up and shoot.
Right.
In that lane, wow, you see, if you can operate inside the paint and get that kind of elevation, you can have a real good night. 41-36. Bergdahl elbow, rebound. Heinz fouled by Olsen.
That might have been a little bit of an excuse me foul, but...
that might have been Kellen's fifth.
Wow.
With 4:10 left to play. Well, it's tough when you're giving up, you know, about 7 inches to the kid in the first place.
Yeah.
And he's a solid kid.
He is. Yeah, he was. I was just thinking, you know, you kind of got to be a bit of a bruiser underneath there, and you know, if the officials are seeing that as fouls, you're going to be in trouble a little bit. But you also have to try and stand your ground.
And Heinz makes good on 1 of 2. (37-41) Westby. Lane Cade is coming into the game. So Cade, Johnson, Bendel, Bergdahl, and Sutton. And Merck's trying to make something happen and dribbled it right off his shoe. varsity action to follow. Westby being patient right now on offense. There they got into the high post. Baseline, blocked from the backside.
That was pretty good recovery there by Cooley Christian.
Yeah. And Johnson, you'll come up to the shoulder on both of those guys, so now we'll take the three. Goes out to where there's not as much traffic, right?
Yeah, really, that's right.
Sutton lost the handle. Boy, now it's just going crazy all of a sudden. Now they'll call Sutton at the foul.
Might be fighting a cramp there.
And he gets up. Yeah, I think you're right, Ken. Maybe just a little cramp there.
Those things are never fun.
So just under 3 minutes. And timeout on the floor. Westby be a full timeout with a lead of 41-37.
Well, let's take a quick another peek here. The Viroqua Food Co-op bringing you today's action. In downtown Viroqua, Vasateg Funeral Home. You'll find them throughout the surrounding communities. Of course, Westby, Viroqua, DeSoto, and over at Soldiers Grove. Westby Co-op Creamery. You know, it's never too late to get those great cheese packages, gift packages. They can mix those up for you and get them sent out right away. Just to say, have a nice day. Westby Co-op Credit Union bringing you the action here from the Westby Norseman Fieldhouse. WCCU located in the surrounding communities as well. Corporate office right here. Well, we hope that you're enjoying tonight's Western Wisconsin video production. Ken Manning and Dave Gluck bringing you the action. We'll stick around and do the varsity game also.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're sitting at the 26th of January.
Yeah.
It's ski jump right around the corner. I believe this year they're going up the 65-meter hill, if I'm not mistaken. They're not using the big hill.
They're not using the big hill, right.
Just lack of probably skiers coming down.
I
Who's
think
traveling now?
yeah.
I imagine, obviously, no one from the international squads because they can't come in yet.
Right.
But they're still talking about the Olympics this summer in Tokyo, so hopefully that, I always like that.
That would be nice to.
So much fun to watch.
Yeah. Westby can take the time, run some seconds off the clock. They're kind of content to do that, aren't they?
Yeah, 2-minute mark inside the Bergdahl. Just really good and patient and found the cutting Bergdahl on a pass from Bendel. Three-pointer on the way, short. Pulled down by Cooley Christian. Another one sent. And this time taken by Lucas Bendel. Minute left here, 43-37, Westby. And Brockberg got up behind, I think it was Bendel. Committed the foul. I think he got whacked right in the nose with it.
Yeah, he took one right square in the middle of the face.
Going to get the attention of the medical crew here, and they'll take care of that, and we'll shoot free throws here. Lucas Bendel. Unable to connect, but they hit the rebound. And now they're going to send Blake Sutton to the line for the one-on-one.
Well, you look at it, a smart foul because it's really a two-possession ball game.
Well, I really liked what the game that Sutton has played. He's been real active. Kent's held to take care of the ball. He's penetrated with it. Does a lot of nice things out there. Timeout on the floor, it looks like. Hooley Christian. With 53 seconds left at the Westby Fieldhouse, it's 43-37 Westby. JV action tonight.
And again, a reminder that back here on Thursday evening, as the Norsemen host Onalaska Luther, you know, that should be quite a game. They'll be up and down the court, too. Luther likes to put it up in the air.
Yeah, I haven't really paid much attention to Luther.
Tune into Channel 2 on Friday night with Cashton girls taking on the Bangor girls. Bangor girls, I heard, were ranked, if I remember right, maybe like number 2 in the state. Cashton, a nice team as well. Cooley Christian with the ball. Again, two-possession ball game. Tried to little flip to get that one up. Now a reach in on the foul. So a foul will put the Norsemen back on the line again. Chance to pull away here and maybe ice it.
Another offensive rebound by Westby. They're doing a great job on the glass, both ends of the floor. .21 ticks. That'll be the 10th foul, double bonus for Sutton.
Well, I would venture to say that this will kind of take care of things.
Three-pointer on the way, and that young man's hit another one. Couple on the night for him.
Kind of a late foul. I mean, they should have been, there was 10 seconds on the board. They should have been getting them within a second. They let 7 run off.
Yeah. So Westfield just add to what's going to be a victory here. So that should do it here. 30, 46, 40. Westby with the win. Blake Sutton was 16. Quinn Bergdahl had 11 to lead Westby. 12 out of Brockburg for Cooley Christian, and Mertz had 9. So that'll do it. 46-40 is the final.
We hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin Video Production LLC of JV Westby Norseman basketball. Stay tuned, more coming up here as the varsity set to come out on the floor. We'll pan back and watch them warm up here, and we'll return in about 13, 14 minutes. Welcome to Westby. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions LLC, along with Dave Gluck, as we bring you a non-conference boys basketball game. There I am.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like, what was wrong with me before?
So these are the buttons that do that.
That's
huh?
that's your game thing. Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Well, maybe they don't want to hear me. Maybe I should turn myself back down.
Sounded like we were in a phone booth that whole
I know.
game, so.
Well, Dave, we're getting ready for the starting lineups.
Yeah.
Let's turn to you for those lineups.
Yeah, so Dave Keeney, number 2. Austin Moses wears number 4.
Next up, we got a senior, number 5,
Caleb Delow is number 5.
Next up, we got a senior, number 23, Paul Radisky.
Paul Radeski, number 23.
Number 33,
And number 33, Levi Miller. So there's your starting 5 for the Cooley Christian Eagles. Miller, Radeski, Delow, Keeney, and Moses.
Western Northman. First up, we got a senior, number 3, Gavin
Bergdahl, number 3, starting for Westby. McCauley, number 11, Grant, number 12, Hudson Lipsky. Lipsky is our number 13, Cal Griffin, and 35 will be Rhett Stensling.
Certainly nice to see Gavin Bergdahl out there.
Yeah, you know what, he's it's good to get him back on the floor here for Kenny Halverson's squad, and just brings a little bit more speed out there. Good ball handler, good shooter, good defender. And, of course, he's a senior, so he's got that leadership. So, Kenny Halverson, first year here coaching for Westby, of course, a standout player, assisted by Andy Lipsky.
Travis Gaskell, the
Travis
other one. Yep.
Gaskell, Dan Dwyer, and Mark Halupke.
Well, here we go with the opening play here for the Norsemen on the defensive side. And boy, nice job there, just hanging tough. That was Griffin staying right with his opponent and drawing the 5-second call.
Yeah, Delow just had no one to throw it to, and no one made themselves available for the Eagles.
Westby now with the ball. They'll come back out to the top here with Griffin. Shot up and good. My goodness. Is that Bergdahl?
That was Bergdahl.
I
Yep.
thought it looked like it when he was releasing. I looked down to check the numbers again just to make sure I was on the right page, and he snapped that one through the nets from downtown. Here's a drive. They'll kick the ball back out here. That was DeLue. Number 5 again. Back up to the top. Nearly picked off. Stensling in here. Rhett Stensling, a freshman, but I tell you what, he is one solid young man. He is going to work. He's one of those that will be working all 4 years to make himself better and better.
Yeah, that's for sure. And has been a real good player, and just a lot of learning going on this year.
Right, yeah.
At this level. But he holds his own.
He does, doesn't he? They'll kick the ball back out to the top of the key here in 23. And let's see, 23 is
Radeski.
Radeski, thank you. DeLue goes down low. That is Moses. Turnaround, shot up and good. Little turnaround, hitting that one, and it's 3-2. Westby over Cooley Christian here in the early seconds of this broadcast. Take a look here offensively now with the ball. That's number 11 in McCauley. Just love the way his engine runs. Couple of shots, couldn't get that one to fall, neither one. And a rebound going to the, did I hear Eagles? Was that their?
The Eagles, yeah, Cooley Christian Eagles.
I had no idea. There's a quick pass, that's fired out of bounds.
Yeah, for Cooley Christian to kind of stay in this thing, they can't turn the ball over and
Right.
limit their turnovers. It's pretty impossible they can't. They've really limited them.
Yeah. Lipsky brought the ball down the court, hands it off, back over to the far side it goes. Now to Stensling, back up to the top here with Lipsky. He's wide open. He'll take that open look for the three. No good. And the rebound tipped around, finally controlled here by Cooley Christian. Did they say Keeney or Kenny?
Keeney, I believe.
Keeney, that's what I was kind of thinking. Nearly taken away here. Stensling, boy, right on the money defensively. Ball on the ground. Finally scooped up here. Now a quick outlet pass Stensling. He stops and is able to lay that one up and in. Good work there by Westby with the quick outlet pass, Dave. And we're going to get the timeout here at the 14:58 mark. The Norsemen out in front, and the 30-second timeout going to Cooley Christian. Thanks again to those sponsors. Let's take a quick look at those sponsors as they'll be ready to come back here in just a couple of seconds. It's the Westby Co-op Credit Union bringing you tonight's action. Of course, the corporate office right here in Westby. You'll find them in Cashton, Coon Valley, Viroqua, Richland Center, and beyond. And our thanks going out to the Westby Co-op Creamery. Take home country goodness. That's their motto. It's been that way for well over 100 years. And of course, you can find all your conventional and organic dairy products, all your favorite ones, at the convenience store here in the heart of Westby. Here comes the Eagles of Cooley Christian. They bounce pass, picked off. Nice reach in there. A good read by Cale Griffin. Westby with the ball now is Lipsky up in the top of the key. Will look things over. He comes over here to the near side with Bergdahl. Back up to the top through Stensling it goes. Now back up to Lipsky. Here's Bergdahl, another three on the way. That one a little bit strong on the back of the rim. And we're going to get a foul as it looked like Griffin was pulling down his opponent. That might have been number 23 over there in Radisky.
5-2 right now, Westby.
Coming across the timeline. Keeney with the ball. Up again to Radisky. Hard pass tipped around by Lipsky. Couldn't hold on to it. The shot up. That's short. Save. Nice job in there by Bergdahl. He gets it over to Lipsky in a quick hustle down the court. Stop. Trying to pop that one, and he does. That is Rhett Stensling just inside the free throw line. Make that a little 9-footer for two.
Yeah, he really likes that area, especially on the elbows, and he's really good at it.
7-2. The Norseman. DeLue had the ball, gives it back up here to Radisky. Back inside, they'll kick it out. Moses, baseline, now stopped. He's going to lay one up, no good, over the top. And another save. Lipsky, as he was going out of bounds, lofted it into the air to Bergdahl. Bergdahl kicks it back out here to McCauley. McCauley on the drive, short, front of the rim. I tell you what, Grant McCauley, you never fault him for effort.
Well, he keeps a lot of things alive. He's tough on the glass on both ends of the floor. And
here's a drive. That one's picked off. Hanging tough was Griffin. Quick inside pass. Oh, no look pass inside, and it's good by Stensling. Give the credit there to Bergdahl, Dave, for a wonderful pass, a no-look pass.
Yeah, did a good job of finding him. He could have gone either way with that ball, left or right, and he went over to Stensling and knocked it down. He'll step up to shoot the +1.
Stensling drawing the foul on DeLue, senior guard. The shot is off the front of the rim, no good. And that was DeLue with the rebound. Back over here comes to Keeney and DeLue. They'll play catch. looking for the drive, layup attempt over the top, no good. Radisky came up over the top of one of the Norsemen.
Up over Thunstead.
Taylor Thunstead, great position there, Dave, and able to get that foul drawn.
Brett Kroom also on the floor now for the Norsemen.
Okay. Thunstead with the ball. He looks, comes back up to the top for Kroom. Brett goes over to the far side with Bergdahl. Bergdahl being guarded over here pretty closely there by Keeney. Back over to Thunstead on the near side. And Bergdahl down on the floor. Got tripped up a little bit. No call made by the officials. Here's DeLue for 3. No, front of the rim. Pulled down by Keeney. Keeney with Bergdahl right on top of him. Trying to make something happen here. And now we're going to see a whistle.
You know, on the far end of the floor, Ken, it was Keeney who stripped the ball from Bergdahl. And little battle between he and Bergdahl and Keeney early going here. Number 3 on the floor for the Eagles is Mertz. Zach Mertz. We saw him in two halves of JV, so
sure.
He has one available at the varsity level. They got him in early.
Here's a shot by 3 by Radisky, and he nailed it. 9-5 Westby. Lipsky across the timeline. Over here on the near side was Kroom. He'll go to the left though, and a 3 by Bergdahl. My goodness, from downtown.
Gavin feeling that. 2 for 3 right now from the three-point line.
Back up to Keeney, over to Radisky, comes up to the top with Moses as Cooley Christian trying to get some motion going on that offense. That ball tipped out of bounds. Norseman will have it with 11:04 here in the first half of play.
Jack Winiger coming on for Westby. Delow, is back on the floor for the Eagles. It's 12-5. We're at Westby, 11-minute mark, first half.
Here comes Lipsky. Comes over here to the near side with McCauley. McCauley goes back inside. Kroom with a nice play.
Yeah, Kroom curling right off the screen. And they got the pass to him right on the dead run.
And a nice layup for 2. 14-5, the Norsemen. Trying to get their first win of the season. Hard to imagine. But the young squad trying to learn the hard way. On the go, you might say. On the job training, right?
Well, I tell you what, I really enjoy the fact that they're coming out and manning up. Westby's been known for that 1-3-1 for a lot of years, and
right.
Sometimes you have to go with what you have, and they've got some kids that can move real well, and
able to put that one back up and in. Cooley Christian cuts the lead in half. They're down by 7 at 14-7 for Lipsky and McCauley. Back over to the near side. Kroom for 3, you bet. He set up and was ready to fire on that one. 17-7 your score, the timeout here by Cooley Christian.
Yeah, Ken, for Westby, there's kind of learning a new, not necessarily a new system, but learning some different things from Kenny Alverson. Of course, Kenny, ultra competitive, super athlete.
Right.
And, we did a game a couple weeks ago in that first half. They were just weren't playing real well, and there was about 3-4 minutes left in that half, and he called them over, and they came out, and from that point to the rest of the game, in fact, they were down. They were by almost 30.
Oh, yeah.
And they came rolling back after that point, so he got them going, and they really played.
They decided to get their act together, as some people would say, right?
There was probably an ultimatum over there.
It could be.
Here's what you need to do. We'll just find 5 more guys.
Well, thanks going out to the Vasatag Funeral Home supporting today's broadcast. You'll find them in Westby here on the south side, in downtown Viroqua, and, of course, many of our other areas. Since 1970, they've been supporting families during the time of the loss of a loved one. And the Viroqua Food Co-op, that beautiful organic store, grocery store, for all your grocery products. Stop in there. You won't be sorry that you did. They have some terrific items. And Dr. Leon Klum, the Viroqua Dental Center, helping us out. For your next beautiful smile, there's the place to go. They're behind Sleepy Hollow, north side of Viroqua. Well, here we are with 9:38 and counting in this first half. Shot is up, no good off the back. There's McCauley with a nice rebound. Well, Dave, why don't we just go ahead and turn the baton over to you here with 9:25 and counting left in this first half.
Yeah, I was just thinking earlier, we're talking about this squad and Kenny's approach to him. He's got a young group of kids.
Yeah, he does.
And he's
yeah.
really being patient with them, but yet expectations are there. Expectations are to win.
I had a chance to talk with him a couple times, and just really liked his demeanor. Like you said, that patience and knowing that they've got to learn, learn on the run, so to speak. And
Yep.
he's doing a nice job with that. You can see some improvement, I think, each and every time. And the
Yeah.
Cooley Conference is not easy either.
No, and he'll have them all back. I'll learn Bergdahl. So, I mean, that's big for a program. McCauley doing a good job there of denying that pass back up to the top. Bergdahl, Griffin coming back on. Kroom, Winokur. Of course, Jack was out for quite a while. I'm not sure if this is, if he played last week at all, if it was his first game back. I'm not sure, but I'm sure it's good to have him back. Nice sized kid. Berdesky, three-pointer on the way off the back iron. Bergdahl tracks down 17-7 right now, 8:40 marks the first half. Inside pass to McCauley and able to finish. Again, Bergdahl finding the open man, and this time McCauley finishes it.
That might have been his first bucket, I'll bet.
It was. Ball taken out of the hands of Keeney. Up ahead to Stenciling, but a nice play there by Berdesky. And now DeLoe gets it taken away. So 3 quick turnovers.
And they slow things down in a hurry.
Lipsky, Bergdahl, Stenciling, Griffin, and McCauley. 3 ball, left him alone, and he dropped it. Kel Griffin.
Yeah, he was pretty calm with that shot.
DeLoe tries to get across the baseline. Griffin takes it away. 22-7. Looking for more. Bergdahl. There it is.
Wow. I couldn't even get him in the camera that time.
Number 30 has come onto the floor. Justin Vandiken for the Eagles. Down to Moses, up to Radeski. Keeney. Bergdahl working against him. Moses now somehow got that ball as he was draped defensively by Griffin. Oh, no look, a backdoor cut, and that was a beautiful pass from Moses Radeski. Caught Westby napping on the backside.
They were so intent on getting that defense to swarm in that they let them go.
Skipped inside pass to Stenciling, dragged that back foot. He was going strong to the backboard and then hesitated, Ken, and couldn't get the momentum slowed down.
Thanks.
25-9 right now.
Thanks going out to the Viroqua Booster Club helping us out. We appreciate their great support. Talk to Eric Anderson or Carl Zuby if you'd like to become a member.
Keeney with the ball. Working against Bergdahl, now taken from the backside by Lipsky. Bounce pass up to Bergdahl and finish. Great pass out of Lipsky.
What kind of English did he have on that?
Minnesota Fats guys, right?
My goodness.
Who's all Minnesota Fats? Of course, a great Billiard player. Who did he always go up against at Wide World of Sports?
Oh, my goodness.
I'm trying to think who that was.
Didn't it start with like a, I thought that started with an M or something too, but I can't remember now. I remember watching that as a kid. it was so much fun, just amazing what they would do.
Yeah, it really was, wasn't it?
Then my brothers and I, we'd go out into the rec room and try those shots. They didn't work like they did on TV. I don't know why.
Kroom and Thunstead going back onto the floor. Yeah, really, no kidding. Your career didn't pan out like that, huh?
No, not at all.
27-9 right now, Westby, 5.5 minutes left first half. Griffin knocking that one out of the hands of Moses. I think Westby's hands have been really active here first half defensively. They have not made things really that easy for the Eagles.
Right.
DeLow up to Radeski. He'll spin dribble right down the lane and charge as Thunstead did a great job positioning himself.
Well, he just said, "Here I come." I don't know who took the brunt of that one.
That was
but
Thunstead. You like to see that.
Oof.
Holding his ground and knowing it's coming. And really a good idea by Radeski. I mean, nice spin and to get down that lane line. Just ran into a roadblock. Kroom. Bergdahl. Skips it. 3 ball on the way, left side. A little heavy McCulley rebound. Bergdahl, 3 ball. Good.
Oh, wow. And that's why you want your senior out there.
Well, and McCulley working the glass, giving a second opportunity for Westby. Timeout by the Eagles. And Ken, I was telling you in pregame that the head coach for the Eagles, his name is Jared Heesh. Has the longest beard I've ever seen on a coach.
No kidding.
It must be 18 inches long. If it were white, it would be ZZ Top. That's the length of it.
There you go. That's right.
30 to 9 right now, Westby.
Let's take a quick look at another one of those sponsors. How about the VFW of Viroqua, located on the south side? Stop in there for that terrific Friday night fish and a wonderful salad bar. Tell you what, Eric Sherry and the crew down there, they have got some nice things going for the VFW. And of course, no one does more for veterans than the Viroqua VFW.
4:48 here, first half action. Griffin working on Moses. Below. Not able to connect Miller with the try to get his hands on the rebound, not able to pull it in.
You know, that ball was tipped by Brett Kroom over to Thunstead. That was a pretty heads-up play.
Lipsky to Griffin. He looks inside. Now he gets it to Thunstead. Back out to Stenciling. 2-pointer. Short. Rebound by DeLow. DeLow misses it. Thunstead with the rebound.
Another great job positioning-wise by Thunstead.
Kroom will work off the Thunstead screen. Gets over to Lipsky. Lipsky 3-ball, left side short. And there's Thunstead. Able to catch a deflection.
Lipsky said, well, okay, miss it once, but not going to miss it twice.
Lipsky's first points of the first half, 1 of 3 right now for him. Host of players getting ready to check in on the next dead ball. 3 minutes approaching, 33-9 Westby. Drive baseline by Keeney. Did a good job working the baseline. And the foul will be on Kroom.
Vernon Memorial Healthcare supporting tonight's broadcast. VMH, so much care, so close. And of course, they will do all they can do to make sure that if there's any kind of medical need, least intrusive, best case scenarios for you, the patient.
Bergdahl Winiger, McCulley come back on for Westby. Second one missed. Inside McCulley using just strength right there against Radetsky.
Wow.
And put it down. Yep, he got himself under the backboard, and he did a great job of really kind of exploding up and out to get the lay in.
I didn't think he was going to have long enough arms.
Keeney looks inside to Miller. Miller, just missed it. It's an interesting shot out of Levi Miller, just kind of extended it. Now it's, just off the hands of McCulley. It was a nice look from Bergdahl, and I'm not sure Grant was quite expecting it.
When it comes to rehabilitative care for you, your loved one, or family members, be sure to stop in and check out Vernon Manor Health Care. The facilities there, they've done a lot of nice renovations, and just stop in and give Amanda Huff a call.
Delo working against Lipsky, and that was off the foot of Hudson, but it was Mertz on the other end trying to keep it alive for the Eagles, and unfortunately he's laying out of bounds. So 2 minutes left here. It's 35 Westby, 10 Cooley Christian. Winiger, Bergdahl, Lipsky 3. Got it.
Starting to light things up a little bit more now. The Norsemen from three-point range.
Double team at the top. Kick off at Delo. Back to Keeney. .130 left here. Skip across. And a long three, rimmed out and into the hands of Bergdahl. Good look.
Bergdahl was ready to fire down court too.
Below with a deflection and then a nice save, but Bergdahl came across the court and picked it up. Lipsky, short. Here comes Keeney, right side, lays it up and he's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
See who they're gonna call that one on.
It might be on Bergdahl. We'll see who they. Yep, that's 2 on Bergdahl. Griffin set to check back in.
Thanks to Vernon Electric Cooperative supporting tonight's broadcast out there on Saugstead Road as they continue to serve patrons, nearly 10,000 by the way, in southwest and western Wisconsin.
Bandy Ken comes on for the Eagles. Offensive rebound by Radetsky, and he put it in.
Tell you what, he was just solid on that.
Yeah, he worked hard to get to that ball and put it right back up. Little bank shot. Westby now, 30 seconds, probably playing for 1. That went in.
Oh my goodness.
Griffin was trying to hit Winiger, and it went off the hand of a Cooley Christian kid that went in, so I don't know how you score that.
The last person that touched it? Well, I mean, as far as
Westby?
Offensively?
I don't know.
Who shot it? Was it Lipsky?
It was a Griffin.
Oh, Griffin?
That was awesome.
Give it to Kale.
I think we all kind of looked around. We saw it go through the net. We're thinking, did it go like in the rim or just under the rim? But
did I get that on camera? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Thanks going out to Vernon Communications, who developed the idea of coming up with the school channels, and that's just such a great thing, public service that they did there. And of course, you'll find the rebroadcast on the school channels and Channel 14. Every once in a while, we'll get those on.
And that'll end the first half here. 41 Westby, 13 Cooley Christian Eagles.
Let's take a quick look at a couple more of those sponsors, and then we'll look at, before we take our little break, get the scoring totals. Snowflake Ski and Golf, well, to remind you, of course, stop on down to the Chateau for that delicious Friday night fish fry. Don't forget, Monday wings, always a highlight. And, the Snowflake ski jump coming up. Stay warm over there at the Chateau and watch those skiers come down. It's not going to be the big one. It's going to be the shorter jump this year. And our thanks going out to Sleepy Hollow. My sincere thanks going out to the crew who was able to pick up a new vehicle. A lot of nice help from all of the folks down there. Very patient. They'll let you kind of work things through and let you figure out what you want. And I just can't thank them enough. Located on the north side of Viroqua, Levon and Michelle. Well, let's take a quick look here. Turn things over to Dave with the point totals here in this first half action, with Westby leading 41-13.
Yeah, right now Gavin Bergdahl leading Westby scores with 14 points. He is 5 of 6 from the floor. Makes 5 of 6 from the floor, 4 of 5 from the three-point range. And they have a trio of guys with 6 each, Lipsky, Griffith, and Stensling. As far as the Christian Cooley Eagles go, 7 out of Paul Radetsky and 3 out of Caleb DeLau. I was looking at this ski tournament, Ken, right, they're going to be on a 65-meter hill, which they call the large hill, or 65-meter jump, the large hill. That takes place again on the 5th and 6th.
And my understanding is everything is there's no charge getting in. It's a free. They might even do a free will offering. Who knows? But so kind of unique with that that there's no charge this year.
You have the free will, and you can buy the the golden buck button, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of a historical thing that they
sure.
have done.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, training is on Thursday afternoon. Training continues on late morning into early afternoon on Friday, with opening ceremonies at 6:30 Friday night and jumping at 7. And then Saturday, opening ceremonies at 12:30 with competition starting at 1.
All right, well, we'll take a quick break and come back. Second half action around the corner in about 7 minutes. Welcome back to second half action. Ken Manning along with Dave Gluck as we bring you tonight's second half of the ball game where the Westby Norsemen lead 41-13 over the Cooley Christian Eagles. Our thanks going out to those sponsors, one of those being Scenic Bluffs Community Health, the corporate office located in Cashton. And of course, you'll find them in Viroqua, Cashton, Ontario, and Wilton. Here we go. Let's turn things over to Dave Gluck in the play-by-play. Oops, I'm sorry.
Bergdahl and Griffin, McCully, Stensling and Lipsky on the floor for the Norsemen. Westby able to get it inside in that first possession, but not able to convert was McCully. Now Griffin spin, jumper. And that ball was partially blocked for the Eagles. It is Mike Mertz, number 15. Number 4 is Austin Moses. 23 is Paul Radeski. 33, Levi Miller. And number 5 is Caleb Delo.
That's a great try on a save by Lipsky. Taking a look at another one of those sponsors, maybe real quick. It's Rural Mutual Insurance bringing you tonight's action. Kevin Blusky, of course, located there in Viroqua. It's the Wisconsin-based company that does business only in Wisconsin.
Yeah, so Mike Mertz, did not see him the first half. And I see his left ankle is kind of wrapped up, so I don't know if I don't recall him with JV action at all either. So
right.
Stensling with the steal, and Radeski challenge and committed the foul. And so let's take a look here. Mike Mertz, 15, he's a senior. So Stensling will step to the line.
Rattles home the first. Our thanks going out to the Riverbank, located in the south side of Westby here and in the heart of Coon Valley. Appreciate their wonderful support. Of course, Katie Helseth managing both of those branches, down home financial help.
So here come the Eagles now, down 42-13, just underway second half. Mertz stopped and traveled. He met a roadblock there, and just he couldn't. He had the right idea to try to get the ball out to Radeski, but he just foot came down just before he got rid of the ball.
He he should have made a reverse turn on that.
Bergdahl, the hot hand in the first half. Bounce pass into McCully. Back to Bergdahl. He'll let a 3 go, and well, Ken,
he is hot.
He must have had kept the right hand in the warming.
Yeah.
During that time.
Whatever he had for lunch and supper, he better have it again on Thursday night.
Moses to Radeski. Over to Delo. Skips it to Mertz. He gets Bergdahl off his feet, and a nice shot at him, just wasn't able to put it in. Lipsky to McCully. Now Lipsky tries baseline, not there. Nice cut by Bergdahl. He went to his left hand, not able to finish it. And Mike Mertz comes away with it.
That would have been a real pretty shot if that would have fell.
Penetrating and putting it down was Mertz. Did a good job kind of just attacking the lane and getting to the backboard.
Kroom and Thunstead getting set to come in.
Lipsky. Stensling came open on the baseline coming across, but didn't really get much clearance from his defender. Lipsky chose not to throw it down there, which is probably a wise choice.
Well, speaking of choice, try Right Choice Construction here on the east side of Westby, out there at Black River Avenue. Contact Rich and set up the appointment and free estimates for your next renovation job or maybe even a new home.
Moses to Delo. And now we'll have a timeout. Eagles.
something there that Coach Heish said, well, we need a 30-second timeout to talk over. That gives us a chance to take a look at another one of those sponsors, Right Choice Construction we mentioned. How about Premier Co-op? On the south side here in Westby, it's the Senex convenience store. Of course, boy, out there in the you got all the grain bins and everything. What a facility that has become. Big central point here in western Wisconsin, Premier Co-op. And our thanks to Nordic Lanes, Scott and Sue Sordahl. There's always something going on at Nordic Lanes, from bowling to open bowling, I should say. Of course, teams. And then don't forget, in the spring and summer, a lot of co-ed and men's softball.
So we're 45-15 right now. Westby, and another basket by Mike Mertz. So he has brought a little spark to the Eagles after the halftime break.
Yeah, he really has.
Stenciling with the drive, contact block on Radetsky. Ball out on the side, Norseman. I was looking at kind of the roster for Westby. You know, they are young. My gosh, you know, Kroom, Winiger, both sophomores.
Yeah.
Stenciling or a freshman.
Well, they really have a foundation for the coming years, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Lipsky with the runner. Floats it right over the top and scores. Yeah, then you have just a nice group of juniors that
Yep.
coming back too, so lots to build off of. Radetsky finds Moses too low for him to handle. Lipsky picks it up. Takes it to the elbow, skips a Kroom, back up to Stenciling. Now we'll bring her back to this side. Winiger looking inside, nothing there. Up to Kroom, 3-ball on the way. He's got it.
That was smooth. You know, these guys, they work at things and do the summer. Well, I don't know what I want to say. Like, I don't want to say summer camps, but if they do the summer games and really get after stuff, who knows what they could do.
Yeah, some of the summer leagues they play in, and there's a drive by DeLoe, and he'll step to the line to shoot to. I just like the fact that Westby just made that extra pass there. You know, Winiger looked inside and then just made the extra pass up to the top to Kroom, who was set up, and just well done.
Thanks to Main Street Mobile Mart, Synergy Mobile Fuel in Viroqua, the only family owned convenience store. Stop in, check out their great little deli. They have some delicious food in there every day.
Well, Ken, I don't have number 20 in my program here, but that sure looks like Toby Heinz from the JV action.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
So we're going to go that way. I think he's the only guy of that size in the gym tonight. In the McCully. Bergdahl picked up. I think that was supposed to go to Winiger on the cut. Winiger came free down the right side of the lane, and I think that's where the pass was going, but Bergdahl stepped in and grabbed it. Then he scored it, didn't he?
He did, yes. Yeah, nice little underhand layup.
Miller. Winiger on DeLoe. DeLoe goes right side. McCully did a great job of staying down on that, and Caleb able to convert that for two. 52-20, 12 and a half minutes. Thunstead. Kroom over to Bergdahl. Tried to get it to the elbow. McCully did come away with it. Now down low to Taylor. Jumper baseline, 6 feet good. Thunstead. Keeney set the check in for the Eagles. Moses right side floater. Bergdahl rebound. Must be quickly pushing it up the floor. Winiger collects it and puts it in.
He wanted to go right up off from that pass, but realized that little bit of a fumble there, and he regrouped nicely.
Yeah, it was a smart play just to keep control of it and go back up. So Bo Milutinovic now coming on, first appearance, along with Dylan Ellefson. Bergdahl, McCulley getting the break. Foul committed was on Jack Winiger. And Jack and Delaware are talking to each other.
I'm just laughing. They're just chatting away. Like, oh, this could happen. Oh, maybe that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably both saying, I don't know that much of a foul to you. You probably know.
Oh, that was pretty good.
The Mertz kid hit the floor 4 feet away from him a lot harder than anything happened. So they'll try it again. That time Winiger wins that one. Pushes it, bounce pass. Milutinovic misses, gets his own rebound, gets it blocked. And Thunstead ties up Miller.
Great job by Thunstead. Saw the opportunity to get that tie-up situation and able to acquire that.
Well, it was a really good bounce pass too, Ken.
Oh, yeah.
From Winiger to Milutinovic, and Bo just not able to finish it. Keeney working against Milutinovic and goes right down the left side, and now we'll have a foul and 2 shots coming up. Bo a little frustrated probably from the activities on the other end of the court.
No kidding. Well, let's take a quick look. Gunnarsson Health is the Viroqua Clinic. Another part of that great Gunnarsson Health system, the Viroqua Clinic. Yeah, I was down there again, first time in a couple, 3 years. Just still the same great service. Gotta like that.
So Keeney not able to convert, but they were able to get the offensive rebound or loose ball. Mertz, long 3. Off the plate on the backside. Milutinovic comes away with it. Up the Kroom, lines up, lets it go off the left side. Ellefson, good job tracking that one down. Keeping it Westby possession.
Well, he out-hustled Keeney on that one.
Fadeaway, 2. By Mike Mertz.
Gasser's Bar and Grill bringing you tonight's action. Stop in there for great specials, basket specials throughout the week. They, too, have a wonderful Friday night fish. In fact, they have a Friday fish special throughout the whole day.
Lundstedt now down the post, back out to the corner of Milutinovic. He'll drive into the lane and traveled. He tried to get that out, I think, to Jack Winiger, and he could not get it out of his hands. And gravity pulled him down. So Thunstead and Kroom will get the break. Stenciling, and looks like Lipsky came in.
You know what's really good to see is when Thunstead and Kroom are in, they are not missing a single thing here, step-wise or shooting-wise, with those 2 young men coming in. Kroom can hit the threes with ease, I think.
Mertz now over to Radetsky, drives baseline. Just a underhand flip, Ken.
Yep.
That was like a playground shot.
Let's release it right about here.
Doesn't compare to Griffin's three-pointer, though. Winiger, strong drive baseline into Stenciling's hand on the rebound. Wasn't able to put it back in. So Rhett will shoot 2. Moses back in for Cooley Christian.
Thanks to Greg Danes and family. That means embroidery and more out there at 210D Swigum Road. Looking for any kind of team apparel, t-shirts, hats, jackets. Stop in and take a look at what they can do for you.
And Rhett not able to make either one of them. Griffin strong to the rebound. Looks like it was a jump ball. It'll remain Westby by the possession arrow. Ellison to trigger. Gets a stenciling. Went opposite side and stayed with it. to get the 2.
Oh, here's a steal.
And a steal by Ellefson, and good.
He's got some quick hands.
60-24. About 8.5 left here. And Stensling takes that loose ball. Here comes Verdetsky. Griffin with the rebound. Bounce over to Ellefson. And gets another 2.
Nice unselfish play right there.
I think Rhett coming down that time, last time he had a breakaway, he took hard contact from the back.
Yeah.
And I think if he was thinking a little bit about that, maybe.
Well, and Radisky was really coming strong to him. He probably hurt him.
Moses' three-pointer over the top, and there's Verdetsky on the backside to clean it up. Lipsky. Malutovic cuts. Griffin finds him. Now bounces inside to Stensling.
My
And
goodness.
spun it off the back of the backboard for 2. Good movement by the Norseman. Winiger Thunstead looking to check back in.
Thanks to Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service on the north side of Viroqua. Stop in and see Mark for all of the Simplicity snow blowers. And down the road in the spring, take a look at their zero-turn lawnmowers. It's getting close to February. We can start talking spring stuff, right?
I think so.
Let's see, that was Griffin coming out and Lipsky. And over and back here, so an unforced error on Cooley Christian. Culver's of Viroqua, drive-through only right now for a while yet. But still, same great tasting food, basket specials, and the flavor of the day.
Thunstead just short. Nice jumper from inside the lane. DeLow goes right lane side, not able to put it in. Ellison with the rebound. Now Winiger, another strong drive, and we'll put it in.
7-minute mark, it took about 4 seconds to get through. Well, the clock will continue to run now.
Malutinovic with the steal. Kroom to Thunstead. Good. Nice ball movement, unselfish play by the Norseman. 68-26.
Hope you're enjoying tonight's ballgame on Coon Valley Telecommunications. Channel 7 here, the Westby School channel. Stop in and check things out for all kinds of bundles through Coon Valley Telecommunications.
Mertz, oh, nice step through and not able to finish, but that was a nice drive by Mike Mertz.
That really was. He had the idea to get to the basket, and he did what he had to do.
Ellison down to Thunstead. 6-minute mark, 68-26 Norseman. Kroom over to Malutinovic. Back to Ellison. He'll try a three-pointer, and he got it. And a timeout on the floor. Cooley Christian Eagles. Westby up 71-26.
Well, back we come. Let's take another quick look here as the clock will continue to run, so I want to make sure I get our sponsors in case things go too quick. But Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, you'll find them not only in Chaseburg, Stoddard, also in Red Mound. John Maslevicek and Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, an integral part of that Chaseburg community, surrounding communities as well. Don't forget, Cashton Farm Supply, your organic farming leader, known throughout the area and, of course, beyond when it comes to feed, seed, and grain, I guess we could say.
So for Westby now, Kenny Halverson has gone to his bench now with 5.5 left with Chose, Olson coming on. So they'll be with Ellefson and Milutinovic and then Jack Winiger. Up to Olson. Over to Milutinovic. Winiger looks inside the Chose. Chose covered by Heinz, the big 6'5" junior for the Eagles. Ellison will high arc in 3. Did not connect. Olson keeps it alive with the rebound. Winiger left side drive, steps through to the center of the lane and puts it down.
Just enough on it to get it over the rim.
6 point for Winiger.
Jack is really filled out.
Mertz jumper misses, rebound, the big fella, not able to put it back in, and now Chose draws a foul from Heinz as he's reached over the top and made contact.
Clock continuing to run as we say thanks to Bobby Johns, located there on Front Street. Stop in there. I enjoy stopping in there after school and have a Cashton event and check out some of their great sandwiches. They have a Friday night fish. You call ahead. They actually start serving at 4 o'clock. So give them a try over there in Cashton.
So 35, Kieran McKinney comes on, a sophomore for the Eagles. Ellison gets the runner. Got 9 for the second half points here.
I think he's only missed one shot that he's taken.
DeLo kicks back out to Kenny. Short. Chose with the rebound. Up to Ellefson. Up ahead to Winiger. 3-minute mark. 75-26. So Westby will be back here Thursday night.
Yeah.
Against Luther.
Looking forward to that.
Luther right now second place in the Cooley with 1 loss. That loss coming to West Salem, who's undefeated right now. So a big test ahead for the Norsemen. Milutinovic will come to the line.
Well, it's nice to get the win here tonight and go into that game knowing that you got a pretty solid foe in front of you, but build a little confidence here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Thanks to the Bank of Cashton, Scott Wall and his crew. They remind you of their HSA products. Don't forget the mortgages, car loans, you name it, they can help you out. Still on Main Street. Nice cleanup there.
Mertz, short, and that'll be Westby basketball.
Well, ADRC of Vernon County Aging Disability Resource Center. You know, if you see folks, senior citizens or disabled citizens that are in a bit of a tough spot, be sure to call them at 637-5201 and they can reach out and see if they can help in some way, shape, or form. Nice play inside there. That was number 5 for Westby in Bow.
Olson with the rebound. And Milutinovic brings it up, tries to get it up to Chose. And that'll stay Westby basketball.
Well, our final sponsor here tonight, American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency, located on the north side of Westby. It's the family that you choose. Thanks to Phil. He was one of the original 6 members when we first started doing this that came on board and said, yeah, that sounds like a kind of a neat thing. Well, it's kind of a neat thing when you get the help from Phil, too. Lord knows I needed that about a couple, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, glad you're okay.
Yeah, me too.
So Cooley Christian just okay with running it out here. Mertz will let one go and rattles it in.
Well, he came in and made some noise.
That he did. So Westby coming away with a 80-29 victory to pick up their first win of the year. Cooley Christian goes to 1-4.
So while Dave is checking on those scores, we'll just mention once again we'll be back here on, I want to say tomorrow, but Thursday evening at 6 o'clock. JV game will start, and probably somewhere in that 7:15 mark, it'll be Onalaska Luther come to town. The number 2 seed will stay in a sense here, second place so far in the Cooley Conference. Friday night, I will be in Cashton as the Cashton ladies will host the Bangor squad. That should be a dandy ball game. Bangor highly ranked in the state in the division. And then Saturday, tape delayed broadcast. I'll be back here in Westby for the WIAA Wrestling Regionals. We'll have regional sites of other, and it'll be Cashton, Richland Center, and Prairie du Chien. So a lot of action coming up here yet this week. Dave, back to you.
Yeah, Cooley Christian Eagles coming in here, dropping it to the Westby Norsemen 80-29, moving their record to 1-4. Paul Radetsky with 11, 2 out of Moses, 9 out of Mike Mertz, 6 out of Caleb DeLoe, and 1 out of Dave Kinney. Westby put 10 guys in the scoring column, Ken. That's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Out of 12 players there, so actually 13. So Rhett Stensling with 11, 4 out of Taylor Thunstead, 8 Brett Kroom, 6 out of Griffin, Lipsky with 8, 4 McCulley, Milutinovic with 3, Winiger with 6, Ellefson with 11, and 19 out of Gavin Bergdahl. And Gavin Bergdahl went 5 of 6, Ken, from the 3-point line.
Wow.
He took 8 shots all night and made 7.
That's nuts.
That's some shooting, isn't it? So the final here from the Fieldhouse in Westby, 80 Norsemen, Eagles 29.
Well, we certainly hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin Video Production LLC of Westby Norsemen basketball. The Norsemen coming away with a big win tonight for their first one of the season, and they'll see if they can get another one on Thursday evening. For Dave Gluck, I'm Ken Manning saying thanks once again. We'll see you Thursday night. Have a great next couple of days.